Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Blueprints. For tomorrow is going to be amazing, right? For day 42, that's going to be the one. Anyway, but for now, day 41, let's see what we can get done. I'm recording and playing way too much of this, but I feel like I have some momentum, and I just need to keep chipping away, grinding away at it. Shovel and lever. Man, I would really like that board key to survive. I hate the compass. Sleeping mask is fine. It's gonna be good for steps at least. So that's something. Should have made a wish first, huh? For good luck. Let's get a bird and then draft an outside room. What do we get? I guess I'll do a tomb. Maybe. It does finish out the dead end thing, but like I don't really want to worry about the dead end. 20 dead ends is impossible. I don't believe that you can do that. I will not believe it. I refuse. Okay. Sure, spare terrace, why not? Maybe. Save the den for later. It's a good room. Nice, good gem. Gear rooms, mechanarium, or ward keys plus ward. Those are our goals, I suppose. Man, I don't know. Or some dead ends. I should have done the rerolls. Nah, why? The rerolls would have been better because I got the extra rerolls from the tomb. We never have the tomb, so like I didn't think about it. This is not a good start here. I don't like the door situation at all. Yeah, let's do it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 3 more to get to 8. That's not great. Goes on the directory. Kinda goes on the parlor games. Not that goes. Still need 4 sigils. I don't know. Is that ever gonna happen? Who knows? What do I have? A shovel, a lever, a broken lever, key card, right, and a sleeping mask. You really want me to draft this, huh? This probably can only be in the corner. Yeah, let's look at it again, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, consider only in the corner. Makes sense. Right. Lost and found is unusual. Kitchen is commonplace. Code check is standard. I don't know. I don't really want to see any of them. More or less. I feel like we get the kitchen every time, basically. And it is commonplace. That makes some sense. The lost and found is just kind of annoying because of the randomness of it. 2 rare items is good, but and this is just so inconvenient. Because like I can't get like the ward and a key. Now if I put the key in the code check, I need the code check and the ward. Like it doesn't change the thing, I feel like. It's just like, you know, it makes me chase something else, I suppose. I don't know. I don't love this door setup, but I do want the rerolls. Unless you're gonna make it okay if you don't have doors, right? Right, now I would really like to start an experiment. And I would really like to get some gear rooms. And I would really like, I don't know, lots of things. A drawing room. Ah, oh, that's weird. Stupid, stupid game. It's not a rare room. Not at all. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Okay. So I don't have a hammer right now. I have a shovel. Let's buy. Oh, we have a bunch of money. We'll have more money in the tomb too. Let's buy all the gems. It's fine. Just need some keys now and everything's good. Yeah, sure. Well, that's a really bad special key to get. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. Oh God, why? Why? I don't like these. No, this is great either, but I guess I'll take the parlor. Let's try and solve a logic puzzle. I haven't been able to do it. We're on a losing streak of 1. Which is not that bad, but it's not good. Only one statement is false. Only one statement is true. The gems are in a box of a false statement. So if this is true, and if this is true, then this is not, that doesn't work, because then they are both true. So if this is true, then this is false. And this is true. And this is the false statement. And then this has the gems. If this is false, then the gems are in a box of a true statement. Then this is false. Then if this is true, and this is true, that doesn't work. So this has to be false then, which makes you true, and it's still you. Right, that one made sense again. I don't like our door situation again. I don't love it, but sure, let's get into the foundation. It's doors. This is good. It's good. What's our dinner? The salmon. So the aquarium gives us extra steps. We have a chef cellar, so green rooms are good. Right. Aquariums and green rooms for extra steps. That's good to know. Why are you like facing the wrong way, you jerk? I really want to start an experiment though. You could have just faced the other way, you know? No, I can't type. Can't type. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I wish this was faster. Like, this is costing me minutes at this point. Just adds up. Each time you do an offer, for each bedroom you draft up to your second, whenever you draft a shop room, 1 gold allowance, unseal antechamber, aquariums. I don't know. Or shop room. But I already have kitchen and I don't know, let's do this. And draft some bedrooms maybe. Get 1. There's not very many. It's really not. So many bedrooms are dead ends. Like, why? I guess that's usually how bedrooms are. They're not really like rooms you walk through a lot. I don't know. There used to be a gem here every time, I swear. Anyway. Nah, I want doors. I hope that's gonna work out for us here. It might not. It might really not. But maybe it will. Maybe it just will. Maybe it's gonna surprise us. I don't really care for the library that much. I guess I'll do the break room. I should use some of my rerolls, but I'm like hoarding them for no reason. 11, we can do that. Okay, 11 times 2 is 22, minus 13 is 9. No, what did I say? Eight times 2 is 16, minus 13 is 3. What did I do wrong? I don't know. I was not thinking about the numbers. I was just doing things. 20 divided by 1 is 20. Times 1 is 20. Minus 4 is 16. 8 divided by 8 is 1. Times 20 is 20. Minus 8 is 12. Well, it's not a bad key. We don't have a lot of keys, so I want to see this room, but I don't want to put it here because I need doors. I need doors. I like the observatory though. Closing in on 50 stars or whatever it was. I think it's 50. Nice. Just very good all around. Very good all around. It's a bit of a waste, but let's just put it down. She was an apper. Should have done apper. I'm just gonna drop some bedrooms to get the other doors open, right? That's gonna work out. What number? 3 or 4 again. Okay, we really like this. The game wants me to open that one. Or shoe. Okay, I mean, a dining room is not bad. Has good doors. And then we can dig this because there's no more dog chance. What a shame. That might be a decent investment actually. Because it makes the 7 the... yeah. Good. I should really use some rerolls. I'm just hoarding them. It's not smart. Okay, here I don't really care about anything. I guess this would be a bedroom. I mean, this is just nice. And it's guaranteed unlocked doors too. So guaranteed progress without using keys. I like it. Secret passage into something here. It's not the worst thing. Like a bedroom, maybe? I don't have money to... Nah, give me a bedroom. And I wanted it to be the dormitory. Well, I do have exactly 2 shops though. So that's kind of nice, I guess. I've never seen this work. And it comes as 2 bedrooms, so that should unlock 2 doors. It should unseal 2 antechamber doors, right? Yes. It's kind of crazy. Bananas. Why not? Some coins. Not bad. Don't hate it. I think it's the first time we've drafted this since we upgraded, maybe. Anyway. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Could have been better, but it's fine. That's fine too. Because you have this. Yeah, why not, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Bit of a base of a door, but it's okay. Having the key card guaranteed is just very nice, I have to say. This sucks. Why? Why would you face the wrong way? There's a little lab. Then, which is not really very used forever. Anymore, anyway. Okay. I do have a car key, but I wanna be able to move here. And this gives us this too, which is nice. There. Sure, that's okay. What do I have left? Just the car keys and the war key, right? Yeah, no other special keys. That's kind of annoying. Why not, I guess. Brick. Brick by brick. Peppers, man, I want to keep this stuff. I really do. Okay, more rerolls. I'm not gonna say no. It's money. Never mad at money. Wish we had the dogs already, but we don't. That's another bedroom. And it's a north door. Where does it take it? That's nice. That's kind of crazy. So that's how you get the crown. That's... Okay, it's 10 seconds. Can I get there in 10 seconds? It's what? We're on the West Wing Lab Pool exhibit. Am I running? I'm pressing the button for it. I can't make that in 10 seconds. What happens if I trip the tripwire? Do I want to find out? Okay, give me this. A whole bunch of unlocked doors. Never managed to put that together, I think. So that's nice. Not very good here. It's the way out. That's the way out, of course. And this is open already. Which I think, is that the one we opened? Or is that the other one? I'm not sure. Anyway, I need this door. I need this to go here, yeah. Because that's the shortest possible back path we have. To the like, if that has to be possible, because we can't run any faster. A brick, lovely. I guess this is not the ideal room. A familiar red paper crown. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also used for rehearsing museum burglary. Nice. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I mean, if you're looking for red rooms for some reason, it's probably pretty nice. Is there another? There was another digs, but yeah. Are there any other rooms where it would make sense that there's something behind a wall or something somewhere? I don't know, maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. You can like redraw for free here, but like... I'll just put a locker room down, I guess. Do we already have those? No. Is that last run? Guess it was last run. Okay. You know what I want here? Is a wart. Indeed it is. I do want this too, but I need to see this. I need to. Okay, 143 coins. That's okay. Was it number 304? Yes. Another passport. Jean ribbon. Alright, I mean, this doesn't have any, like, crazy markings on it. I guess that's good. Upgrade discs are fine. Because this has, yeah, this says compromised. And this one has the red X, which also means it's compromised, maybe. I don't know why it says ID as well. So maybe this one is not a compromised identity then. J ribbon. Or rib J, I guess. We'll do that too. Alright. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Do we have a conference room in this one? No, right? So keys are all over the place is what I'm saying. It's okay. It's okay. There's one here somewhere. Nice. Wrong. Right. I kind of want to get to the antechamber too. We do have like reroars left. I mean, I can afford to lose 2 steps, I guess. And then 2 steps again, probably. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Still okay, sure. I don't know. Don't have that many good rooms with doors left, but I don't know why not. So you have 5 triggers, but it doesn't unseal the north door, I guess. Mosquito bit me, I think. God, I hate it. I've already got it before. Anyway, ow. Alright, why does it hurt, actually? Maybe it's not a mosquito, something else. Something bit me, though, for sure, in my shin, and I'm mad at it. So this does not count as an antechamber door. For some reason. Right, and the other one is the throne room, right? I guess we could drop that still, and then we can do it before we go down. Yeah, I guess. Is there anything else we can still do? Not that much, I think. Yeah, I just use a normal key here, it's fine. Like a gear at least, I don't know. No candle yet, so maybe I should have waited with this. And I can draft into this from other rooms. Let's make some doors happen over here. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's fine. Alright, yeah. I also have a crown, so, you know. No one cares, huh? I guess it's only made of paper. Those are kind of the wrong color, I guess. Yeah. That's fair, I suppose. kind of like the idea of more doors, to be honest. Not sure if the locksmith can give me like ward keys though. Then that would have been interesting too. Because you can pick up the other crown too. First time you draw a red room while drafting, you will be removed from today's draft for. If you do gain one, redraw for all primes. One gem, that's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. I still wonder, like, I don't know. And yeah, this, right. So I don't have the sequence for this just yet. But it's like, we need to pin these to, like, in the order that they're, like the postcards, right? So that's gonna be the end game of that one. Can I eat that apple? Anyway, right. Not the worst. Definitely not the worst, no. How many gears would I have right now? 1... 2. That's not gonna be that good if you get the mechanarium now. We kind of don't want it. The pump room is another gear room. The thing is, if you see, we have to take it. Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah. I can remove the dark room from the poor and redraw. I don't want to do the ballroom because I would lose us 12 gems. The armory is not horrible, but it's like a dead end here. But I guess we have this door and yeah, 4 more doors there too to get down in here. I could just take it. And then I don't know, buy a shield. And the torch. I don't think I'll need it. And this is a star. I guess we'll buy another star. I still have 120 coins left, yeah. I still think this is weird. Like, why do you have the sword in this hand? But there's nothing else here, no. We could buy, but I don't know what I want. The secret garden's already there. We already used our silver key though. So it could just be that again. Or the prism key, I guess. don't need money. That's not a gear room, even though it should be one. I do want to see the dormitory, I guess. Unseal more antechamber doors, yes. Ping pong. Another globe. Carrarica University, yeah. Orange, I already had that. University, maybe that's... There's like a academia one, right? So maybe that's relevant. Some more keys. It's not bad. And that's volume 2. If you see this one, good. I don't think I've seen this one. My type of room. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room, whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. The craft of the draft. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. The students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects, can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. A class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Carrarica. Okay, yeah, mountains too. I mean, there's not a weather thing, but it's noteworthy. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know? The classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary, used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Yeah, we can do that though, because we added 1, and then we get 8 from the outside classroom, but it's impossible to draft 9 of them. Shifting gears, architectural digest, yes, mechanical rooms. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Ducts, ducts, ducts. 3 rooms spread ducts 3 ways. Boiler room. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Did you know drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. I didn't know it increased the likelihood, but yeah, I did see the indicator. No time like the future. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans known as tomorrow rooms are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. I don't do that. I don't plan for the future. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you're carrying, and you will once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you'll have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering freezer. Warning, if furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. We had like 2 away, right? It didn't go high enough to melt it all the way. Maybe we just needed that closer anyway. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanation, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms like parlor and billiard room become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spreading your wings. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they're only placed in currently active rooms. In the house, the number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Yes, we figured it out. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spread. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and pack tracking. Yes. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we've received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Luther T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose, why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Alright, so we did learn something about Korarica. And that's about it. The chessboard looks inconspicuous. Alright, yeah. Sure, why not? Does the Mechanarum have... Because we could turn on the power, I guess. And make it more likely we get a room that has ducks. I don't think it does. Do I just use a key here? I don't need to, like, this is definitely unlocked and this is definitely unlocked, but it's kind of far away. Ah, it's not that far away. We'll lose 2 steps. Where's my dining room? Don't I have one? It's over here, right? I don't know. That's the wrong way to go. Did we spread anything in here? No, right? There's some money though. That I somehow missed. That's crazy. How? Did I walk through that? I think I did. I think I did. I mean, none of these are useful. I don't need more items. It's another gear room. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just not good enough in the end, is the thing. Nothing is. Is there anything that's worth making here? Maybe. Maybe this is fine, yeah. There's at least one use case for it, I guess. And we could also get the weight room. Yeah, sure. I suppose. Why not? I've not eaten dinner yet, right? Actually, wait. If we get the weight room, we're gonna lose a bunch of steps. This has a breakable reward too. Do we just do that? How many gear rooms would we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can reroll for free here. If we don't draw a red room, we can reroll again with the paper crown. And then we have one more reroll here. Or we just take the greenhouse and break that wall, see what happens. I don't know if I want that. Ah, man, that's tough. That's a tough decision. Why does it have to be a tough decision, you know? It could just be an easy one. Question is, what does this do? Do we know what it does? Isn't it... Is it another lever, maybe? I don't remember. No, I don't think it's a lever. No, we have other levers, right? We have Secret Garden. The weight room. Secret Garden has 2. Weight room has 1 more. The greenhouse is 1. Not sure. Let's break this open. I'm too curious to see what it is. It's a door. Well, that makes this a much better room. Okay. Correspondence envelopes. Can we have some of those? The original gardener's logbook. She loves me not. She loves me not. February 1990. Until when I get fired. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring their orderly presentable and accessible so they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years I've served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. They need remain. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount horticulturist. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Sinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I've poured my heart and soul into this project, and investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special flower plants. October 21st, 1990. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I feel it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I'm aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I'm reminded of that daily when I see the houseplant slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. January 8th, 1991, my ambition has been reignited. Overheard perhaps with some prodding that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. A fact that I found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms a long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber, a suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. January 11th, 91. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, the security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funnily enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Antechamber level location: secret garden, Mechanarium. Right, that's where one is. Great Hall. Yeah, secret garden. Greenhouse. And weight room sealed. Okay, weight room is the one we don't have yet. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. Same with the north one. March 10th, 91. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have in that time gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a fourth wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe that this chamber had remained sealed for many decades. Within it I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. I'm unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition, but if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. August 4th, 91. At last, I finally discovered the location of one of the north levels. It is deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer to my captor. As anxious as I was to put it, I have decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer, now that Christoph is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. In the sanctum, yes. August 15th. A holiday, right? Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I've unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me, one way or another. Okay. I mean, we kind of knew most of this. O at PA ECBT. Sure. 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 Such a waste of gems. Yeah, so we still need to break open the weight room more. But this is a much better room now, so that's nice. That's just nice. And I guess we'll eat this now. Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce or something. I clicked too quickly. And then we should do some things. Perhaps 87 steps. We're fine. How many keys are left? A few for sure. Where's the closest consort? Here. I guess we'll do that. Maybe. Did they get water spots here? I think it did. And I don't know where there can be items here. Maybe on the benches. Maybe not though. Right, we also spread fruit. They're also looking for that. Nice. Did I dig these up already? It did. Alright, let's see how many keys. Our upgrade disc too, right? So much stuff to do. 2 keys, 2 trunks at the start too. A watering can. What? How did I miss a watering can? God. I did though, apparently. I don't need gems, it's fine. Aquarium, nice. What do we do with it? Goldfish aquarium. It's every color room and 10 coins. Starfish, we get a star. Or electric eel aquarium is a power source. I mean, that would have been nice like many runs ago. So many runs ago. I guess coins are never really bad, but 10 coins up or down don't really make a huge difference anymore, probably. Let's do the electric eel aquarium. This is the most fun. That's mostly why. I'm willing to admit there was not much else going into this decision. Wait, what's the inventory again? 2 trunks, a watering can, 6 fruit, 2 keys. Okay. Yeah, it's a good amount of steps, I guess. Where am I going, actually? This just makes sense what I'm doing. I mean, I have 138 steps. I'm probably okay. To just run around, like, wherever I want, essentially. Bought this out. Sure. I thought there was something left. There was not. Nothing in here? Disappointing. Kind of wild. Sure, why not? A million billion steps. Let's get there. So many gems too. Like, this is such a waste of resources at this point. But we could get another ward key, possibly. Deposit box key. Don't know how many there are. Should not open this. It's never good. Which one is also always the same? The math one and the... Is this the math one? I think that's just the math one, right? And the one on the other side is the red herring one, maybe? I would rather have keys. I don't remember which one is which one. Ah, yeah, we're not getting anything good here. No, so many gems. Alright, that's such a shame. That's an incredible shame. Okay. Right, what am I doing now then? Just like one more key somewhere. But who knows where? I don't know. I really just don't know, no. Yeah. Maybe here. Or here. Here. Alright. Back up we go. I mean, yeah, I have 136 steps. It would be nice to have some way to roll some of this stuff over to till tomorrow, but yeah, I don't. So much money too. I have so much more money in the tomb, like a stupid amount of money. Anyway, this one. This is the one. No. Shame. Real shame, yeah. Alright then. Where am I even going though? What am I doing? Because I don't have a sanctum key. Well, there's one more. Well, yeah, these have keys too, right? That's very. Yeah, I forgot about these possibly having keys. Stupid lockpick. What a waste. Because we're not allowed to lockpick the. I still feel like that's like completely bogus. Like it should be easier to lockpick the lockers because they're not like proper like key locks. They should be easier to pick than like normal doors. Not impossible. It makes no sense, and I'm mad at it. Like one of them is the like Darren K is a pseudonym one, and then one is the math one. I don't remember which one is which one. But I should. This is the stupid math one, yeah. Nice. How many do I have left? One here. One here. And one here. Alright. Now we're done. Horrible. I wonder where that watering can is. You know, it could be anywhere. Probably in the green room. You didn't have a kitchen to refill it. It could have had so many gems, not just 35. So many more. We could have had so many more. It's fine. Obviously, yeah, this is more than enough. I don't know. Like the watering can's always just been here on this. Like that, it was very easy to find always. It was just there, but like, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Did I make a wish? Yeah. Smart. Jean. Robin? Nah, that wasn't it. I don't remember what it was though, so I'll have to take a look. Ribbon. I was close. I was close. Okay, that one works. That's interesting. What do we get here then? Because this is still all the same, right? Interesting. Two new admin keys have been added to the network's user database with P and rib_J. With P, alright. Gene and I are successfully logged on now. These admins can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspend electronic mail moving forward. More, as soon as you've got the network address from Manning, you can both begin those file transfers. I didn't know I said both, it does not say that. You can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. Copy that. It should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. So that's Philip with something. With something, I mean. Probably. Philip with two L's, yeah. And then there's someone. We don't have a Manning yet, right? So that's a new name too. If by Philip you mean Par, then yes. Okay, it is Par. Okay, I thought there was no Philip. I thought it was Peter though. But Par and Peter are like, you know, same name. Then yes, that name timeline can work for us. I apologize. Having key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we're done here. With P. Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer is complete. Data packet transfer from Fearstorm. Arrived. A total file size 14 kilobits. Fearstorm. We've finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. So those are the other ones we've seen, the Lee ones. Yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. Yes, that's Lee. More, it says about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you, and there's nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. Rip Jane with P. Delisted in the user database. All right. Nothing else we're doing here then, right? And it doesn't really make sense to log in with the other one. But why not do it, I guess. So those are the 3 additional delisted keys. Lee, With, and Rib. So we got them all now, so there's nothing more in this console for us, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Gina's obviously Mary. It was like another fake pass. Okay, that's all good. There's one more thing. There was nothing power hammerable out here, right? But like, while I have one, let's have another look. We don't want to destroy this ruin, I suppose. Okay, so we are going to take the elevator down, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Why not? And see what that chest room thingy has for us. And then, I don't know. That might be it then. some progress today. I think. I mean, we did figure out how to get the paper crown. Still really hard to like make that work in like, you know, like a consistent way, I would say. Which one's the one with the red door? Castle. Cat? That's the first thing that came to mind. The cat thing from the candle. I mean, castle obviously is a chess thing too, but we can't really castle here. Then the throne room, the armory, those are like castle-y kind of rooms. It could be armory and throne room. The tomb is black too, but throne room is already T. No, the cat. But we only have one of these. God. It seemed very out of place, though, like the cat thing. But I haven't seen any others, right? And what would it even mean? Like, what if this is cat and what? I don't know. I have no idea how that would make any sense. Alright. Oh man, I don't know. Do we have anything else we can do? Is this the other side of the red door on the other, like, I don't know, maybe. It doesn't really feel like it lines up, but maybe it does. Point streams. Wait, do we have that? Do we know what that says? I didn't actually go down the tomb. And this side is kind of useless now. Right, but we have 119 steps. Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything else that makes sense? Castle. Do I have a screenshot of this? I think I do. Point streams. Where even are the other pieces of this map? God, I don't know. This is wild. Castle. I don't think that the cat association is bad. Like, it was just the first thing that immediately popped into my head, and it does, like, it doesn't make sense that it's where it's at otherwise, but I don't know what it would mean. I mean, obviously all the letters in cat are also in castle, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with that lore. It does, like, it does look like it wants, you know, 3-letter words starting with each of the letters in castle, but what would we do with that, right? We can't like type them in anywhere. It's not like, you know, it's not like that's a thing. God, God, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Could it be breakable wars down here? Because there were like things you could light up. Or I never grabbed these, right? I had even more reroars available. I should have gone down. I thought I was gonna come down to grab some money at some point and then, you know, be fine. Not how it went. I don't think we've looked at this one yet, but I don't have a mag. How do I not have a magnifying glass? Of all the things. Look, but it does feel like a stamp I don't have yet in my collection. Nice. Good brick. Doesn't really feel like there should be anything here, but you never know. You don't really need this ever again. So I haven't figured out what the, yeah, how do you like, maybe it's just, I don't know. I haven't logged, yeah, I haven't called it a day in the bedroom in a bit. We could try translating this. A little bit annoying. So, Digerius. We don't have anything like that looks like that, I think. Tao's Day. What is that letter though? Is it a U-L-E? Nice night. So something day, something night. Same thing. What is Mora? We don't know what Mora is. And Urlet is like everywhere here. It's not nice. Orul gift eld have oris. It's a gift. L is me. Whose house? There's like a D there, though. I don't know. Oris. I mean, Oris is a place, right? Is that a V? Nev? New start of Tao? Day? New day, start of day. This is hard, yeah. I wish I had like a typed version of this. Never I. New. Future. Oris. Oriraja. Oris. So Araja. Or is it a V? There's a V again. Ovis. Overaja. So that's forward Araja. Forward is. Which is like the in and the is in the eclipse thing. New future. House Sinclair. Is that you? House Epson. Forget. Or ordain. We don't have anything like that in, and then in Eclipse is Eclipse. Some moon phase stuff maybe. Ah, this is tough. This is definitely not like an easy translate now. We need some more words from context or from hints, I suppose. Then we can do stuff for sure, but like. Why are these unlit now? I mean, they opened this, but like, why did they stop being lit? Anyway. Unbreakable Roar, are you sure? Feels like it should be one. To me. I wish I could light more candles just for ambience too. But no. Oh yeah, the coins, right. There are a few there, it's not too many. But a few, yeah. Lovely. All right. Yeah, I think it's time to wrap this up. Anyway, did I ever bring up, like I did mention I wanted to go light a candle, and I don't remember if I did bring up that I actually managed to do it too, but I did. Where's the third half of this, or the third piece of this map? The top left part. Was it up there somewhere? Because I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah. Alright. Let's wrap this up. I want to see that last piece of the map first though. 206 coins, still 117 steps. I didn't even buy out the kitchen. I think there's more food that we could get. This is a silly run in a lot of ways. For sure. Nah, this is not, I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing new here, right? How would this open? Like, where from? And this is like going a different direction because I can't see any of the other stuff. Anyway, which ones do we have here now? Because we learned something about Korarica. Do we have that one already? Unlocked? I don't remember now. That's Morajai. That's Korarica, okay. So we know that this is orange, mountainy, and has a university. So we'll just guess based on that stuff. What kind of road stuff do we think, though? Maybe horse? It could be horse. I don't know if it makes sense for it to be horse. It could be horse. It could be camel in the mountains too, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I need my. So we'll guess snowy based on the mountainy thing. Snow. We'll guess academic, which is the three lines. That's Marshall, that's metropolitan. There you go. Why'd I click it again? Stupid. I hate the controls in this still, I do. Right, and then we know orange is which one? The other triangles. These ones. I know what this current like road setup is though. As a naval, I don't think they're gonna have ships in the mountains. To be honest, no. Wait, that's not that one. Which one is that one? That one is. Let's try roads. Why not? We'll have to change the weather again. Which is where? Here. Rain, lightning, heat, snow. There's roads in the mountains, okay. I don't know, I was just gonna go through them, everything other than like turtle and trains, maybe? Maybe everything other than turtles. I have a magnifying glass. There have been fewer and fewer opportunities the further we travel up into the mountains to attend to my correspondence, and I find myself regretting having brought so many books, as this is the first realm I have visited without porters. Here every person is expected to carry their own belongings, and if you can't, you throw away that which is expendable. It's looking like I'll be bringing back less souvenirs than I had planned. I have expected to appreciate the cold, but the frigid weather here is a welcome relief coming from the sweltering shores of Vera. So Vera is hot. Also, Vera is before this. So sequence-wise is Vera, and then Korarica, I think is how I kept saying it. Mount Elfros, Korarica School of Drafting. Efros, two E's, Efros probably then. There's a neat stamp. P.S. I ended up forsaking all but one of my books. So Vera, then Korarica. Far from the... How long is this now? An hour and a half again. Far from the port towns of the lesser islands, the academies of Korarica were among the last strongholds where the puzzle box fed spread. Like other realms whose regional rule variations emerged organically over time, students of Korarica designed orange tiles by committee, voting on student submitted designs and picking the one they felt best represented the realm. When these tiles are pressed, if the majority of adjacent tiles share a color, then the pressed tile will change to that color. Okay, and purple goes south and green flips, right? Is that what it was? And these just change color. Alright. So we can flip here and we can move here, but it doesn't really do that much. The only thing we can do is purple with one of them, maybe. And even that seems tricky at best. And we can flip this here. And this here. We don't want to flip it is the other question now. Right. Someone meant to do it, but it worked out. It was still an accidental kick though. Alright, more allowance tokens. Nice. Okay, so what's the one? Mora Chai is the one we have here, right? Can we get more sequence stuff? This one had like a 8 rounds in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore. If playing has never been my strong suit, well then, through spirit of adventure, I've departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road is taking me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. To the Breckenridge Hotel and Spa. So it started in like Orindia, I guess, but this doesn't really exist. I don't know. So did we start in Fen Aries then, actually? Anyway, so that might have been first, but it doesn't really make sense. But sure, okay. And this is Fen Aries, which I think was the last one. Sitting at my desk at home, so like this was last. It's definitely 8. And then Vera and Karaka are like in sequence. Traveling with them has reminded me of the many friends I made, lessons learned along the way. Yeah, travel is much better than sea travel. It doesn't really give us a sequence, I think. Then Arch Aries arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Aries is a destination with which I'm well acquainted, having traveled here countless times. Or northern coast. So sailing, so they sailed to Arch Aries, which is probably from where the boats are, which is Morochai. So I'm guessing is Morochai, but it might not be. And then Arch Aries. And then we don't have the Morochai one, of course. And did the Araja one have something about sequencing? A little rain. What was this again? Last word Jena, first word water. Because that's not a V. Even if it was, it would have to be a suffix, not a prefix. Yeah, I don't know. It's not quite clear yet. We do have some left to find, so maybe. Maybe. Wish I had a magnifying glass, yeah. Alright. Well, 5 of them done. One more unlocked, but we don't have enough info about Morachai. Maybe we can do some stuff, wait. We know they have boats. Morachai is like east of Korarica. Do you have the cutoff for it? No. But we know it's not yellow, orange, purple, red, black. Nah, whatever. No. No. Enough of this. Enough of this. All right. Yeah, another key would have been nice, but didn't get one. That mechanarium is just not showing up. Not sure if we fixed that problem, but we'll think about it. I do wish I had more ward keys, but yeah, I don't even know how many there are. I feel like there's one more number that I've seen, but I don't know for sure. Don't know for sure. Annoyingly, we kind of have to go back to. Yeah. The map isn't here, right? I don't think so anyway. Alright, I think that's all the useful stuff I can do. Since we don't have more keys and no means to get more keys, I think it's just find my way to the break room, which is over here. Which I can get to from here. I don't know where the water can like spawns. Not sure. Not sure, I don't know. But I definitely want the key card tomorrow, so we'll call it here. We did also finally lose the moon pendant, right? I didn't even notice. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, that's it for today. Some progress. Some progress. Not the best progress, but some progress. Stored the red crown, opened another deposit box, solved another sigil puzzle, broke that war, and the greenhouse war too. Castle. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. That's it for today, I guess. Oh yeah, and the dormitory, new room too. Success. Yes. Big success. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.